Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable Miss Dina Sylvia Putri, SHMKM. Here I will present about Afghanistan civil law. But before that, introduce my name Aldina with name 2308010004. First, I will discuss about geography of Afghanistan. As an Islamic emirate, one of the countries located in both Southeast Asia and East Asia is called Afghanistan. The country borders Pakistan to the east and south, Iran to the west, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan to the east, Tajikistan and China to the east. Afghanistan population is about 31.5 million, consisting of three main ethnic groups: Pashtun, Persian, or Tajik, Hazara, and Aimaq, and Uzbek. A land of contrast which is called snow and hot Muslim. The country is usually the Earth's epicenter. Afghanistan may be classified as a Middle Timor country because it is also included in it. Afghanistan is a relatively small country that relies heavily on trade and investment. Next, I will discuss the economy of Afghanistan. The economy was negatively impacted by political unrest and declining literacy rates that began in 1990 and continued through 2001. Political inaction and illiteracy are the main causes of this condition. Inflation caused many problems. International efforts to rebuild Afghanistan were made at the Tokyo Donor Conference on Afghanistan Reconstructions in January 2002, where $4.5 million was contributed for loans that would eventually be guaranteed by the World Bank. Demographics. Based on data from the CIA World Factbook, the distribution of the Afghan population is as follows: 42% of Pashtuns live in southern and eastern Afghanistan, 27% of Tajiks live in eastern or southern Afghanistan, including Kabul. 10% of Hazaras live through Afghanistan, including Bamiyan. 9% of Uzbek, 4% of Aimaq, 3% of Turkmen, 2% of Baluchis, and 3% of other ethnic groups. In the eastern and southern regions of Afghanistan, including Kabul, 10% of Hazaras live through Bamiyan, 9% of Uzbek, 4% of Aimaq, 3% of Turkmen, 2% of Baluchi, and 3% of other ethnic groups. There are two official languages in Afghanistan: Pashtun 35% and 50% the official language of Afghan Persian. An estimate 99.7% of all Afghanistan, and the overwhelming majority of them are of the Hanafi Sunni school of thought. Government system. Afghan politics is led by the National Assembly and Council of Ministers, with the President serving as head of state and the Army's top minister. Afghanistan is currently governed by the Karzai government under the leadership of President Hamid Karzai, who is supported by the President's wife. Various political systems, including monarchy, republicanism, theocracy, dictatorship, and pro-communism, have influenced the nation. Today, Afghanistan is an Islamic republic consisting of three branches of government: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Civil law of Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, customary law covers a wide range of aspects, the majority of which are derived from Islamic law. Some examples that permit Afghanistan include: 1. Marriage. Afghanistan legal code outlines marriage based on Islamic principles, including laws relating to marriage, divorce, and rites of passage. 2. According to Islamic law, each inheritance and its corresponding share is determined for each heir. And 3. Contracts and agreements. Afghanistan, data laws outline the procedure for making and executing contracts. Islamic principles may influence how a contract is read and executed. 4. Legal responsibility. Taking into account the principles of Islamic law, civil law determines legal liability in the event of breach of contract or action that cause harm. 5. Division of joint property. In the event of a dispute, civil law governing mutual understanding between family members in accordance with Islamic principles apply. It is important to note that the interpretation of Islamic law in Afghanistan significantly affects data law, and its application may vary depending on the interpretation adopted by the relevant legal. Example case: forced marriage in Afghanistan. Increase in child marriage and a sharp rise in divorce rates as there are no legal minimum requirements for marriage in Afghanistan. In context, a 15-year-old girl may marry according to privileged status of woman in Islam, provided she is mature, baligh, and ready for marriage. According to Islamic law and civil law Afghanistan, a spouse is required for marriage according to Afghan custom. The minimum age for marriage is 16 years old. In practice, however, this rule has never been effectively applied. That's all for my presentation. If there are any mistakes, please forgive. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.